Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Daltonians TFs, and today we're going to be taking a look at an older set that I kind of put off for quite a while. Seen it in the stores many times. It was just warming the pegs, and since I got Armada Megatron, I said to myself, what the hell, I'll go ahead and get these guys. So, without further ado, here is the Minicon Assault Team. As you can see, we got three little Minicons here. First time we've gotten a three-member combiner for quite a while, other than the Transformers Go line. But I've been saying before, I would love to see a rail racer. There we go. A rail racer would be nice to see. But here we go. We got Heavy Tread, got Wind Shear, and Runway. Now these guys are kind of big for Minicons. I mean, here's Runway compared to his former self back in Armada. These are basically legend-sized Minicons. I mean, again, here is Heavy Tread compared to a makeshift figure. His name is Makeshift, so yeah, I mean, these guys are pretty big for Minicons, but well worth it. I mean, you get three Minicons for the price of a Voyager. It's a little bit smaller, but still, I mean, you get basically three Legends class for the same price as you'd pay for one Deluxe, so that's cheaper than buying two Legends class figures, technically. But let's go ahead and get on to the transformations for these guys. Let's go ahead and start off with the simplest, in my opinion, and that is Heavy Tread. What you gotta do is just flip down these little panels here on the side, flip the turret apart, and depending on which side you want to split with, the gun will go, which we'll get into that more later. So just rotate this out, though, open up the feet, and they've got Heavy Tread in robot mode. So very simple, very nice. We'll get on to him in a second. Go ahead and take a look at Wind Shear here, and I'm guessing she's the leader since she becomes the upper torso. And yes, another fembot. Untab this from here, come to this side, untab the legs here, and straighten them out. Rotate up here. I'll give her kind of a supporting tail. Flip this down, and that will click into place. And just make sure her arms are straightened out. And you can give her her little minigun. You can just peg it right onto her arm, a la Megatron. There's that. And we got Runway here, so really simple. Again, just pull out the legs and flip down the nose cone, pull out the gun. You can put this on, put it on this arm. Yeah, there's the three Minicons, and they all vary in size. I mean, Wind Shear is the shortest, but she forms the least amount of Centuritron. Or no, my buddy Dakota used to, I think when he had these, he referred to it as Micronus Prime or something like that. So that works. And as far as articulation, let's go ahead and start with Runway here. I mean, he's got ball jointed arms at the shoulder, no elbow, no head movement. He's got ball jointed hips, bends at the knee, and he's got a little bit of toe wiggle. As far as Wind Shear, again, no head movement, ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed hips, bends at the knee, nothing else as far as articulation. Then for Heavy Tread, he's got the least amount. All he's got really is the shoulder movement, which can move in and out and all around. I guess you can consider that. That's not really anything special. I mean, he can sit down. Yay. Yeah, not a bad looking little trio. I mean, they are good for what they are. Real quick, let's go ahead and get these guys back into vehicle mode, because I just want to show one more comparison real quick. And that is, you can take this little Minicon port here, and any figure that has Minicon ports on them, or Minicon posts, you can just plug them on. I mean, I showed this in my Armada Megatron review, so just thought I'd show that off again. Real quick transformation into combined mode. You just want to fold that nose cone up on Runway. You actually want to straighten these legs out, pull out the gun, straighten these inner parts of the legs all the way out, and there's a little groove right here, and a little slot right in there. So we'll just rotate up, and that will click into place. Do it on this side, up, into place, and zooming out here. Go ahead and flip this up and around, up like so. Flip that nose cone up like that. Get these arms right here. Now for Wind Shear, pretty simple. Just take off the gun again. Rotate this up like so, but before you do that, you want to open up this top section of the helicopter and rotate out the combiner head. Go ahead and close this back up. Now these tabs on the arms or these slots on the arms will go onto these upper tabs on the helicopter body, because these would be for vehicle mode, these are for combined mode. So you just want to tab that right into there, and that will lock this upper piece into place. And you want to leave these legs out of the way, bring down this tail like that. That will serve a purpose here in a minute. I just leave these legs kind of folded up like so. And for heavy tread, you want to remove his gun. And what I do is, I know the instructions say to have the arms like this. I tend to flip them all the way around like so, that way they're out of the way. And you just plug on runway like that. Put the legs up right here, and take this upper torso piece and this peg right here, plug into that hole right there, and this hole right here, right behind the Minicon post, will go right onto that nose cone. There we go. Then we take this tail fin, and this little wheel right here will go into that little slot right there. Oh. And this guy is a major problem to put together, so sorry if this video is taking longer than it should. There we go. And that plugs right into there. And line those arms up there. And there we've got Centuritron or Macleod Prime in robot mode. Now you can take these guns and they just combine together. I'll put this right there. You've got a big combined gun for Centuritron. So there he is. And then we can compare him here next to the Armada Starscream. So he's a bit on the really small side for Deluxe, but he does size well with Starscream. I mean, they are pretty much Starscream just a little bit taller at the head. So I guess he is like a really small Deluxe. I mean, he could fit with Orion packs if you wanted him to. As far as articulation, he's got nothing at the head. He's got ball jointed shoulders. He's got hinge elbows. Nothing at the wrist. Nothing at the waist. Forward and back at the hip. Bends at the knee. In and out at the hip. And his feet can wiggle. So yeah, not a lot of articulation. I mean, it's kind of a thing you have to sacrifice with a small of combiner like this. But it is still a good figure nonetheless. I mean, it's not the best figure out there, but it's not bad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Not a whole lot else to say, but I mean, it is a combiner, so, and it is Combiner Wars, so I thought I'd put this out there. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully Star Saber will be in soon and I can get that reviewed for you guys. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. My Facebook information, or my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are down in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. Give this video a like and a comment. Let me know what you think of the Minicon Assault team. I will see you guys next time.